So welcome to Sorare Wakey Academy. This is the 500 subs giveaway video. Now, we've done it at last. We hit that 500. It stopped for a while because I didn't do any videos last week, so it stuck for a while. But we're now up to that 500. I'm doing a giveaway and also a sort of gallery update and a few looks at other things that I do as well. But first I'm going to make you look at my gallery. Well, not make you look. I'm going to let you look at my gallery. And then we'll move on to doing the giveaway partway through this video, so it's not right at the start, basically. So as you know, I'm normally an under 23 manager. That's what I concentrate on. Nearly all my galleries under 23s. There are a couple there where I had a little brain fart for a minute and I want to go for older players for some reason, and then I changed my mind again. But they're still in my gallery, a couple of them, until they sell. Now you'll see that every card in my gallery, or nearly every single card in my gallery, is up for sale. And there is a reason that I do that. I put them up to a price that I want, and they stay in my gallery until they go at that price. If they suddenly take off, say like, I don't know, Gattoni hits a hat-trick from defence, I might keep him or move the price up slightly to reflect what he's done that week. But these are the players here, and you might not have seen a few of these. I don't know how often you've been checking my gallery or not. But I've been adding quite a lot of players recently, and there's a few South Americans on here as well that you'll see. All decent scores, like 59s, 58, 51, 48. All greens near enough. There's a couple of yellows, but I'm just going to go through the gallery and show you just slowly. I'll sort of scroll down as we go along. Some really good players on here. Adriano missed out this week, didn't play this week. Not sure why. Love this guy. Ugo Chukwu. It's going to be a real big star, I think. And then we've got here like Jan Nicholas Beste, who plays in the German division. He's a really good player. I mean, most of these now are off my shortlist, my watch list that you can see on Sorare Data. I've got the links in all my videos, so you can go to each one. So if I did an Italy video, there'll be a link to that Italy watch list. But these are the players off them, so you'll recognise a few of the names then. Some good up-and-coming players here. Now I've left Elias Olafsson off the for sale because I don't want to sell him yet. He might be here for a couple of years, I'm not sure. But he's going to be a really good player, so we'll see what happens with him. I don't want him to go cheap at 30% more than what I paid for him, because I think he's worth a bit more than that when he gets in that first team. So you'll see a couple of players here. We've got some French players in there then. We've got Ryan Flamingo, you may have heard of recently. He's been playing really well just recently. Marcel Lotka, another one that I put in my German team. A Polish goalkeeper playing at Dortmund. Hopefully gets a move or a loan soon and starts playing again, so his value should go up. We've got a few of you mentioned about Luis Patrice. I have bought him. Obviously I haven't paid the £46. I'll show you how much I paid for him in a minute. I got two Taboonies when they were cheap. They were like £5 each. Now, you might say, why am I selling him when I'm recommending him to play? No, I'm recommending him to players, but I'm buying him at like £5, so if I can make like £25 and sell him, then I'm going to sell him. I've still got to play the game myself as well, so I can still recommend and sell. Alexis Flips, he's quite an interesting one. A few of the French guys have mentioned him before. And then we've got, I'll call him Udogie, Destiny Udogie from Udinese, on loan from Tottenham, great player. But I've been through all these before then. Sebastiano Esposito, I loved him. I used to love him on Football Manager as well. Real good player on there, but he's not really hit the ground running yet. So we'll see what he does at Anderlecht. Tapsoba was great at one point, especially during Football Index. He was really good. A few players you might recognise there, then, and a few substitutes as well. So like he's down in the yellows, Lorenzo Luca, but he is a good player. Then we've got the Americans that I went for. I did a video on the MLS. I asked about recommendations on Twitter. I've got a few, and I've got all these players in now, or some of them. I made a little squad of players in that. Ndai, I won Ndai as a reward, and I've actually kept him because he looks a good player. He was out for a few weeks with discipline problems, I think it was, or maybe an injury, but he'll be back soon. And then we're going to page 2. Then I haven't got that many cards. I've got 71 cards. We've got the likes of Toby Layson, who should make number 1 soon, but I don't know how long he's going to wait, which is why he's up for sale at the moment at a decent price, to be honest. A couple more players here that you'll notice, and Luca Netz and Joe Scalibor for Borussia Mönchengladbach. We've got Kolka, one of my only ones that's over the 23, 24 age. When I was going through what I said, the brain fart earlier, we're going to pick some older players. So we've got him and we've got Philippe Clement, both fantastic players, by the way. So if you're looking to build a team, an older team, have a look at these two, by the way. Maximiano, who should also make it to number 1 before long. Hopefully, he goes somewhere else then. Odenthal and Colombo and Simeone. These two here are pretty good players. I didn't know a lot about them at first, and once I've looked at them and gone into them, fantastic players. So again, I mean, I'm selling them quite cheap. I think they'll fetch a bit more than that. They'll keep going up and up and up. But I'm not being greedy. I only want like 30%, even 25%, and move on to the next player because we've got loads of players that I want to get in. Nico Mantle, I think we all know about him. I said in my group, on my WhatsApp group, to people that are in there who got in quick. He's my favourite keeper at the moment. Then, price-wise, because I got him for £29. I think he's going to go for when he makes his first appearance then for his new club, AAB in Denmark. He's going to fly up to like 100 quid or so. So that's why he's not for sale as well. And then we go Van Diop. He was another one I asked people about, a good goalkeeper, the 23 keeper, and he was one of the names that come up. Looked at him, put him straight in. I got him for about £130, I think, so I'll make a good profit on him, hopefully. Guttelbauer and Westerveld, young keepers that I'm keeping hold of as well. I think they'll probably go a long way. We've still got Camavinga, who isn't in that team yet. I thought he'd have broken through this year, and I'm selling him at a profit, but I'm still not sure if to keep him or not. Because I think he will. Once he gets in that team, he'll make it his own. Then we've got Inacio, plays really well. Even Nielsen, who's injured slightly. Joey Veerman has gone down so much in price that I want to keep him and use him instead. And wait till he goes back up to that big price again. I don't want to lose that much money on Veerman, so I'm going to keep him like that. Owen Vindal. Can't believe he's not in the Ajax team at the moment. Great left back, and I think Dutch captain of the future. And Wrench, of course, another one who's in that Dutch team. At the moment, I think he's out through suspension. That's why he didn't play. Then we've got Biazet, who could be on his way to Galatasaray. We talked about this in the group as well. So I think his price will go back up again. Then we've got Darwin, who is just going to hit. Suddenly he'll hit and he'll get like 3 or 4 goals in one game. Good player. Botman, I'm not asking a lot for him, look. I'm not asking for a lot of profit, but what a player he is, Botman. Gravenbach still not broken through. Another good one. And you'll see these couple of players here, and Line and Moonsley. Very underrated on the line. Plays in that Union St. Gilles team over in Belgium. Great player. But he plays alongside Teddy Tuma, so he outshines him slightly. But he gets some big points, at least now and again. Hakan Evjen then, he's done at 28 now for his average, because he hasn't been playing. He got injured, hasn't got back into his team, and has now moved on. And he's gone back to Norway. I can't remember the team. I can't think what the team's called now, but big team in Norway. We've got Tabuni, who I thought might have played a little bit today, but he didn't. So he's back on the subs bench, still waiting around and kicking his heels. Great player. And then we've got Shabolks Sean. Now, I started this game 2 years ago, and he was one of the first players I bought in Limiteds. When they first came out, he was one of the first ones I bought. Was a great player, and he won 2 or 3 rewards with him as well. But I paid way too much. And you can see there, I'm going to keep him until it goes back to that price when he gets in a team somewhere. I think everyone likes a bit of a database. This is not really a great database. It's just a quick one, so it's not even the right prices as such. I'll put it down, I'll round it up to like the nearest pound. I don't do it to the penny. I'm not sort of arsing like that. So I'm just going down when I bought them, what price I bought them for, as you'll see. And then if they've sold and what price I sold them for. So Tonali went and made good profit on him, 43 and 67 on Carlson. You might think, why have you got rid of Tonali and Carlson? But they could break the legs tomorrow. So if they're in profit and it's 30% or more, they're gone. We can go down there, Gula there, £30. I know some of these aren't quite 30% because I just wanted rid of a couple of them as well to move on to the next targets. But you'll see down here, I've just kept the price and I've kept the profit on the side. This is all from this week. So you'll see Elmas I got rid of. Van der Ven got rid of him at the wrong time because he had a great game, didn't he? We also go down Turkey there. I made £22 profit on Turkey, but they paid me. I paid £88 for Turkey, and I got £22 plus these 3 players. So whatever price they made, I've already sold Friend up at 54, so I'm going to be in profit, I think, from Flips and Udogi. So then we keep going down. We've got if it says no on the left hand side, it means it was a reward. So it didn't really cost me anything, so I've made a bit of profit on them. And we go down to the bottom. You can see all the players there. Hopefully they're all going to make a profit. They should do. And I sold Vind at the wrong time as well. Knew he'd be great, and he hit 2 goals today as well. And I think he got an assist as well, did he? But he had a great game. Oh, yesterday, in fact, it was. Had a great game. And we'll go all the way to the bottom, and we'll see. So there's what I paid for them all together. And there's my profit, £239 profit this week. So that's not too bad. Hopefully I've got a few more days left yet to get these sold and see if I can get this up to like 300 or something. And then it all starts again, just reinvest it into the next ones. And even if I buy the same players again, like, Canute had a really bad game, it might be up for sale now at like £12 or something. I don't know, so I might buy another one. Gets the average price down and then sell them both when he plays well at like 40, 50 quid. So that's how I do it. This here is not the true reflection of money I put in there, because I put £350 in initially at the start and we built it up, took £2.5 grand out, and we've got this left now, plus the profit I'm making as we go along. So I should get more and more, but I don't like to keep a lot of money in this. I don't want to be buying players. I've got rid of a lot of players that are like 150 quid, 200 quid. I'm getting rid of them all because I want players that are down at like below 50 quid if possible. So that's how I do that list anyway. And so we move on. Looking at the YouTube here, you can see my YouTube page, Sorare Wakey Academy. I've got now hit that big 503 subscribers. Well chuffed with that. So thank you for everyone that's watching, everyone that's commented and took part in the competitions and that. Thank you so much. You can see down here, I'll go all the way to the start when I actually started these, and you see the pretty crap thumbnails, weren't they? And I got picked up on my thumbnails. Someone said they're not good enough, and I carried on. I thought these were getting better as I went along here, but they still needed to be improved. Made a couple of these ones here, and then we got Finster in, who's in my groups. He's on all the videos below, the little link to him. He's designing all of these for me. He's also in my WhatsApp group, so you might know him if you're in that group. And he's starting to get better, and they're now starting to get noticed, I think, from this. So thank you so much for Finster for creating all these thumbnails for me. But competition time. Now I want you to make an SO11 team with my cards, and I want you to choose a formation plus a captain and put it in the comments below this video here. So pick a team, go through all of my gallery and pick a team, an SO11, so 11 players in a formation as well. So it might be 4-4-2, 5-3-2, whatever you want. But make a formation, and whoever matches or is the nearest to my chosen SO11 wins a giveaway. They'll also have the captain, so I'll pick a captain as well. I'm going to pick a team. You don't know what formation I'm picking, you don't know which players I'm going to use, but you've got to try and match it or get as near to it as you can. So get your thinking hats on. It doesn't matter which region you pick them from. It doesn't matter if the DNPs or if their tournament's not even in play at the moment. It's a team you think that I would pick from all of my cards. If there's more than one of you gets the same team as me, then we'll put them into like a random number picker and we'll pick the winner out of them. So there's like 10 of you. We'll put 1 to 10 and we'll pick a winner out of them. So choose carefully, and you've got until Friday lunchtime, UK time, so Friday midday UK time, to put your team in here. Any entries after that won't count. You must also like the video and you must subscribe to the channel. Because if at the end you get all the way to the end and you've done the same team, which would be brilliant if you have, and you haven't subscribed to the channel, then you ain't going to win. I'll just put it back in and someone else will win it instead. Now from that I will then give away a card, at least one card, and we'll see how it goes, and it depends how near you are to my team to what sort of card I give away. So you won't know what card it is yet, but I want to pick the SO11 with a captain, any of the players in my gallery, limited players only that is, so always limited, that's all I've really got. Don't be picking common players though. So out of my limited cards, there's 71 of them. I'll quickly go down again, 71 cards there. You see the positions, we've got the goalkeepers, so you've got any of these 1 to 11 goalkeepers, and like these haven't even played yet, but I might put them in my team because I know they're going to be good. So, don't go and pick the best goalkeeper that's here, because I might not pick him. So there's the keepers. We've then got the defenders. Let's just get rid of goalkeepers. So we've got the defenders here as well. There's 22 defenders to choose from. And even if I sell these now, it's whatever's on the video at the time here. That will be in that team, included in that team. Even if I buy somebody else now, don't go putting them in the team because it's what's on this video at the moment. So I'm going down them slow so you can see all the players that are here. So who do you think I'm going to pick? Bear in mind I'm an under 23 guy, I like the under 23s. So them guys that are slightly over might not be in my team, they might be, but I can't see them getting in there. We've also then got midfielders. So from the midfielders, a hell of a lot here. I like a lot of these players, and there's a couple that I haven't mentioned so much. But if you've watched the other videos, then you'll know the type of player that I go for and the reasons why I go for them by watching the other videos. So if you want to go back and watch them again, then please do so. You might get nearer to my team that I actually go for. So a lot of midfielders there you can see. And then we'll go to the forwards as well. Let's look at the forwards. We've only got 13 forwards to choose from then. A bit more than the goalkeepers, but if you're playing 3 up front, you haven't got a lot to sort of choose from. So here's all my forwards, as you can see as well. And like I say, it's nothing to do with matches being played. It's just to do with who I would pick and put in my team, even if they don't play at the moment, even if they're out of season. It doesn't matter. Who would you put in, or who would I put in my team? I want you to try and match it. And as I say, the closest one to it wins. And if there's one who matches it completely, then we'll see how we get on with that. It might be a good prize for him or her. Okay, so that's what to do. So remember to like the video below, subscribe as well. I will be putting this on Twitter, so anyone can come across and subscribe. But you've got until Friday at 12 o'clock UK time to enter this competition, because I'll be doing a video straight after that and I'll be picking the winner from them teams. So it gives me a bit of time to go through the teams that everyone's picked and see what's happening. So put it in the comments below. You don't have to put it like a team, like 4 at the back and then drawing a picture with 2 in the middle and 4 up front. Just don't do that. Just put the players' names and where they are. Okay, and we'll see. It should be a good competition. It gets everybody involved again. It gets you thinking about players that you might want to put in a team. It gets you thinking about under 23 players. It gets you a real good look at them. You might even want to go and research them, because I do all my research on these players and I'll be going over it again, because I'm going to pick my team now. That's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to pick my team. And I'll be going over these players again to look at them. And it just gives you an eyes onto these players that you might not have looked at before. So good luck to everyone with that. It is a special one. It's a 500 YouTube subscribers video. And the next one after this will be at the 1,000 point. So that will be a very good prize at the 1,000 one. So we'll see how we get on. 500 subscribers now, or 503 I think it is. Let's see if we can get to that 1,000. Good luck with this. Good luck with now scouting through your team, trying to pick what I'm going to pick. And may the best person win. Keep in touch for updates as well on Twitter or in the group if you're in the group. But I'll also put it on Twitter so everyone's aware of what's going on. Okay, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed that. See you soon.